Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Newton Marte, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Digging in, Mario Lozano. He will lead this one off today.
Mario Lozano.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Jordan hit for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Well, the key to me, and I don't use many cliches, I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Bobby Watson, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And he just misses with a curveball. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, and another thing, Matt, I mean, you're getting ready to leave on an 8-game road trip. You always want to play well at home that last game, so you leave here with a good taste, and when you come back, you play well on the road. Who knows, maybe you're selling tickets for the next homestand.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is a start of him getting hot.
So striding in, Deoner Navarro. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down.
That's a ball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. It's better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Now in the box, Tanner Schmidt. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, the series didn't start the way they wanted to. Clearly, you lose the first 2 games, then you win yesterday. That's why a win today gives you a split. You salvage the series.
No problem here, 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils start.
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Popped in the air back behind short. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Now to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Ball 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Around first, digging for two. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Tehran sets. 1-0 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this is where mental toughness has got to come in for the pitcher. He's got to focus on the hitter. Look, I know you gave up the triple, but it doesn't matter. Focus on the hitter with 2 outs, you get out of the inning.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-0 now to Bautista. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Lozano racing back. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base down there at Adrian Beltre. I think someday that we're going to be talking about this guy in Cooperstown as a Hall of Famer. Great range at third and some kind of hitter. Nice career he's put together.
Into the box now, Kenneth Pope. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
To 2-2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Edmund London. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Edmund London.
Into the windup and the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. I love watching this kid throw, and so does everybody else. But the play I like watching him throw on is the relay. He'll be out there on a relay play. You get the ball in his hands, and that runner going from third to home is probably going to be out. He's got a cannon.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. First offering on its way. The high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Saunders. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Upton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tehran's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Back here in Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell, the cheesesteak sandwich, and the Phillies. Standing in,
Leading
Michael Estrella. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Estrella.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Julio Tehran. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Center fielder number 13, Mario Lozano.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mario Lozano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Newton Marte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Newton Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Watson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Striding in once again,
Leading
Bobby
off for Atlanta,
Watson. He'll
second
lead things
baseman,
off here in this one-run contest.
Watson.
Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Softly on a line to third, but Beltre is able to get his glove up and spear this one out of midair for the first out.
Deoner Navarro.
At the plate, Deoner Navarro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Schmidt gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Navarro is retired. 2 down now.
Left fielder Michael
Digging
Saunders.
in for his second at bat, Michael Saunders. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Weak roller right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 0-1 delivery. Nope. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box, Brandon Jordan.
Leading off for the Phillies here in the 4th, right fielder, number 25.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Nope. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. On deck is Jose Bautista. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here it comes 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. In there, a base hit and a relay to the plate. Good block of the plate by Navarro, and they got him at home.
First baseman number 23, Edmund.
Now at the plate, Edmund London. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 0-1.
Nope,
and that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Navarro the sign. The 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And the throw's in fact dropped.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Looking. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in, Kenneth Pope comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kenneth Pope.
And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Making 1 for 2 now.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Michael Estrella in the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate, and he's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Another one sent foul. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Chopped foul wide of first. The 3-2 one more time, and he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So digging in now, Julio Teheran, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mario Lozano.
Digging in once again, Mario Lozano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one right down Main Street. Hit to short. There is Franco. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
up for the Phillies, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Marte.
Now at the plate, Newton Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Ready for another shot now. Tanner Schmidt 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is fouled back and out of play. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Jay rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Saunders going back. Gone! So it's a two-run homer for Adrian Beltre, number 14 on the season, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Standing in now, Brandon Jordan. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Ready once again, Bobby Watson. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The pitch. Grounded to the right. London scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 30, Deoner Navarro.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
0-1 count and the pitch. In the air now out to left field. Bautista has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And there's ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Ryan Webb will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Ryan Webb.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Kenneth.
Digging in and looking for more, Kenneth Pope. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
The 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here's another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate.
Pitches off like this, I guess you could back him off the plate by throwing one inside.
2 out with the man at first. Ball 2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Full count. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Jr.
Digging in to try it again, Melvin Upton Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching. Both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But the Braves are able to get one back on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 1. Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jose Bautista.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Nothing worse than falling behind to a really good hitter. You know he's got you in a 3-1 count, but I think he'll take it, just giving up a single.
London.
Into the box, Edmund London, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Maikel Franco will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
First and second now, 1 man out. Soft liner to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Sean Shea.
Into the box now, John Jay, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Popped up, calling for it. Estrella makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Webb.
Brock Holt will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. A fastball down near the shoe tops. They'll start this one at 274. 5 homers, 18 driven in. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
One and one, here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave them loaded, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Brian Morris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Brian Morris.
Digging in once again, Michael Estrella comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Estrella.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Franco has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Pitcher number 53, Jim Johnson.
Patrick Kenny will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Patrick Kenny.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 13, Mario Lozano.
Ready for another chance. Mario Lozano. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
London is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Phillies on top, 4-1. Phil Mims gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Phil Mims.
Now at the plate, Tanner Schmidt. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Tanner Schmidt.
A high fastball is in there. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Adrian Beltre will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch, there's a changeup over the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runners off for second. Fouled back. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Jordan. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
First and second here with nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the stretch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing of the bat.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make a play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now at the plate, Edmund London. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swing and a liner, but foul. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. And this goes right past him. Oh, my, that might plate 2. And he's safe.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Saunders ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. So digging in now, Bobby Watson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground to third. Right there is Beltrick. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Here's Michael Saunders now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Bautista on the run, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 7-1. Simon
attention, please.
Whitney enters now in a
Now pitching for
mop-up
the
role as
Braves,
she'll try to keep the
number
deficit right
16,
where it is.
Simon Whitney.
Into the box now, John Jay.
Leading off
He'll
for
lead
the
things
Phillies.
off as they look to perhaps
Center
build
fielder,
on an already sizable
John
lead.
Jay.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard.
This is a pesky type of hitter pitchers hate to face. He's
Now
going to
batting.
put the ball in play. Not known for power, but if you put it in the zone, he's probably going to make contact. Right there, another example of that.
Your
Anthony
attention,
Rendon
please.
will come on to
Pinch hitting
pinch
for the
hit now
Phillies,
with a runner at first
number
and nobody out.
Anthony Rendon.
Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded to second, but they throw it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit.
Schmidt.
They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
So striding forward now, Tanner Schmidt. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. None out. Runners at first and second. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now to the plate, Adrian Beltre. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, Right fielder.
Now at the plate, Brandon Jordan. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
This hasn't been the most impressive at bat for him so far. That last swing wasn't exactly textbook. We'll see if he can battle now and turn it around.
And now Navarro can't squeeze it as it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Estrella has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Jose Bautista.
Ready now, Jose Bautista. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Braves 1. Matt McCormick enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
McCormick.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, first baseman, Kenneth Pope.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kenneth Hope. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Jay giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 2, Melvin Upton Jr.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 1-1, here it comes. This is foul right side. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Newton Marte gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.